Roz Gervais. I'm a business coach for new and rising artists. I help my clients to develop the confidence to show up as an artist, sell their work, and master their marketing so you can build a fulfilling art business and get paid to do what you love, even if you're self-taught and have no idea about the business side of art. Now, I am also a practicing modern botanical painter with work in 3 Australian galleries. I have first-hand experience in building an art business from scratch and developing my passion for art into a 6-figure multiple income stream business that I love. So not only do I walk the talk, but I have supported thousands of artists through my free and paid services and cannot wait to help you on your journey too. Now, let's get started talking about our topic today. So this is a game changer in your artistic journey, and arguably, it is something you absolutely cannot journey without. I'd love to know your opinion as I reveal the topic, which is creating a support network. Let me know. What do you think? Can you get through your art journey without a support network, without a community, and without this group of fellow artists and creatives to journey with? Tell me in the comments, could you journey without that? Now, we all know, I'm just looking at my notes, as you know I do, we all know that the art world can sometimes feel pretty isolating. We are sort of almost like unicorns in the world, right? There's not that many of us, especially artists who actually decide to take it seriously and turn it into an income, okay? So it can be quite isolating. And a lot of the time, other people, normal people, don't really get us, okay? So it can be isolating, but the truth is that you don't actually have to go on this journey alone. As you know, we have this beautiful free community here, and there's lots of other opportunities too, which I'm going to be sharing with you today. Now, building connections with other creatives and professionals is not only enriching, but it's really crucial, in my opinion, to your growth and your success as an artist. Let me know, what do you think? Do you feel like this community piece is essential to your pathway as an artist? Now, a little story for you. So sort of where the topic today came from, which is that a few weeks ago, I went and I ran an art session inside a well-being retreat for allied health professionals. So the room was full of psychologists and therapists and occupational therapists, speech therapists, all of those sorts of people. And it was amazing. I had a great time, but it's not about me. The point here is that there was a psychologist who came to the well-being retreat, and she ran a session, and she called it Your Bushfire Emergency Plan. It was not about bushfires, however. It was about this idea of having a plan for those difficult periods of life, okay? Because let's just face it, that's part of the journey, these difficult challenges, these hurdles and all of this. It's not, life is not plain sailing, no matter how much you wish it to be, okay? I'm a peace lover, so I can definitely vouch for that one. Now, I could see some really strong parallels here though, with the artist journey as well. I've just lost my notes. So we need to plan for these times in our art businesses. Oh my goodness, my notes are flying today. We need to plan for those times in our art businesses when we are questioning our path. Let me know in the comments, is that something that you have experienced? These sort of patches where you're like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Am I going to make this work? Is my artwork even good enough? Am I even cut out for the art business side of things? Do you have these thoughts at times as well? So we need this plan for, those times as well where we get negative feedback or we get another knockback from an exhibition or a gallery opportunity that we wanted to seek out. And that when your inner critic, is really, really wreaking havoc, okay? We have challenges as artists. We have quite a few because art is actually very personal, right? It's very vulnerable. And so we need a support network for these times so that we don't give up on our dreams because of an individual setback, okay? When we have one of these things happen and we're like, that's it, I'm calling the quits, okay? So we need our support network for those times. But we also need our support network for the good times so we can celebrate our wins, okay? So there's a lot of value in having a support network, and I'm going to talk about the 4 key values today, or reasons to have a support network behind you, and then also some practical tips for how you can create your own support network, okay? Now, there is this proverb, which I'm sure you have heard, and it says, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. And I think it really, really is true. So support networks offer us a range of things. I have 4 things to share with you today. So number 1 is emotional support, because as I said, being an artist is really, really vulnerable. Most regular people simply don't get us. Having people who understand our struggles and also our successes makes a really, really big difference. Number 2, the second reason to have a support network is around inspiration and ideas. So chatting with other creatives, being in this world, in this network, can spark new ideas for yourself, and also keep your work nice and fresh and exciting too. So is that something that you have found? Have you been inspired by other creatives here in this group or in other creative communities that you might be a member of? Then we have opportunities and collaboration as well. So that's our third reason to have a supportive network as part of your art business and your artist journey. So having a network of artists can really open doors to new opportunities, from exhibitions like group shows, for example, and collaborative projects as well. Anytime you can collaborate is a good time, right? Because you're crossing audiences, you're making it more fun, you're widening your network, okay? And it really helps you to step up the dial in your art business and art future as well. Then the fourth reason is around gaining guidance and also mentorship. So learning from those who have walked the path before you can accelerate your growth and also help you to avoid common pitfalls. And that's something that I really love offering through my business as well. Just giving other creatives shortcuts and fast track routes so they don't have to make all the mistakes that I have made over my journey. So let me know in the comments, before I dive into some ideas on how you can build your own network, what benefits have you gained from being in a creative community? It might be this one, it might be another one, that's fine, but list at least one benefit that you have gained from being in this community. Community is everything, I tell you, I really tell you. All right, fantastic. Now, this is how you can build your own community. I've got 5 ways for you. Number 1, seek out mentorship, okay? Now, this is not a sales plug, just so you know. Those of you who know me know that I just honestly, genuinely care about artists and helping you on your journey. So not a sales plug, but identify your potential mentors, okay? So you can look for artists or professionals whose career paths you admire. This could be someone local or even a respected artist that you follow online. Now, talking about mentors as well, right now I'm going to talk about living mentors, but you can also have other mentors that inspire you, and you can buy their books and just learn all about them and gain their guidance in that form, okay? So there are different versions, but we'll talk primarily about living mentors today. After you've identified your mentors, reach out to them. Don't be afraid to send a really respectful, polite message expressing your admiration and your interest in learning from them. Be really clear about what you're looking for, whether it's advice on a specific project that you're working on or you just want some general guidance around your art career. Now, really importantly, be respectful of their time as well. So approach with specific questions and always express gratitude for their insights. Now, it can be really hard if they are not charging for their service, because it's fairly rare these days, but you can come across just kind artists that just do the mentoring just for free, like a community service. You do need to be very respectful of their time. They've got their own, lives, so don't bombard them too much. If you're asking specific questions, that is fine, and they've agreed, obviously, to support you. Now, this is the sort of thing that I do. So I do offer business coaching and mentorship as well, and I'm happy to support you, of course. But if I'm not the right fit for whatever reason, you're not feeling connected, you'd prefer somebody who paints in a different way, lives in a different country, whatever it is, I really do love connecting artists with mentors and coaches that can support them or are perhaps a better fit. So please don't feel shy to send me a message. Tell me what you're looking for, and I'll do my best to hook you up with someone who I can actually recommend for you, okay? So send me a message if you are looking for a mentor or a coach, and I can try my best to help you out. Then we have number 2, the second way to build your own community is to join art communities and groups. So you can look at local art societies, you can look at social media groups like this one, and you can also attend workshops and events either in person or online. In person can be better from the networking side because you can do a bit more mingling, but sometimes that's not possible. You may or may not know, I have 2 young kiddos. I don't have a lot of support with my family. So I can't get out all that much, actually. It's part of why I do lots of my coaching from home. So some of you, I understand you will have certain limitations. So in that case, online is a good option for you. Okay, number 3, the third way to build your community and your network is to engage in collaborative projects. So collaboration, I will always shout out about collaboration opportunities. So find collaboration opportunities. So look for calls for art or collaborative projects in your local community or even online. They may be things like local murals or even international art shows. I know there are some people in my art world who are entering art shows, but only locally because they feel that entering an art show out of their area is a big step. But is it really? Okay, so it's just something to really think about. See if you can branch out and touch into other audiences, a wider audience to your current audience. Then we have proposing your own project. So if you have a really good idea, don't hesitate to invite others to collaborate. Maybe you want to have an art exhibition this year, but either 1, you're scared to do it alone, 2, you don't really know what you're doing, so you'd love to do it with someone else so you can sort of brains trust it, or 3, you don't know if you'll be able to create enough work. So collaborate with someone else, put a call out and say, hey, I'm looking to do a group art show at the end of this year. I'd love it to be sort of florals in themes or whatever, set some sort of a boundary. Who is interested to apply, and go from there. Okay, so put your ideas forward and be that person. You'll lift other people up that way as well. So that's proposing your own projects, and then being open to diverse perspectives. So when you are collaborating or working with others, you obviously need to be open-minded. There will be different ideas there, so you need to be flexible and open to other people's input. Okay, so that's number 3. Number 4 is leveraging social media, which I do a lot of, and you'll see me doing lots of online bits and pieces. So share your journey on your socials, because having those regular updates around your work, so works in progress, your process, what inspires you, helps to build your presence online, but also to attract other people who are like you, okay? And so that's going to build your community. This is what we see all the time with Instagram communities, is you will notice the same sort of people commenting on your posts or on other people's posts as well. And that's a community, actually. So that's a really great benefit there. Then interacting with others on socials as well, and creating content together, such as Instagram live sessions or YouTube videos together even, or having a shared blog posts. That's another opportunity as well. Now, the last way to build your network is to go and attend and host networking events. So you might go to art openings and exhibitions so that you can just mingle, meet other people, become a bit of a familiar face and meet people organically. Or you might organize your own events. So you could host a small art night or an online meetup, and that can establish you as a connector in the community. And more people will know you, more opportunities will come your way as well. So let me know, which of these ideas might you try? I'm going to summarize the ideas really quickly. Ready? Number 1 was seek out mentorship. Number 2 was join art communities and groups. Number 3 was flying off my page. No, number 3 was, where's it gone? Oh, engaging in something. Engaging in collaborative projects. Number 4, leveraging social media. Number 5, attending and hosting networking events. So which of those 5 might you put into place? I'm going to check the comments. And by the way, if you're catching this as a replay over on YouTube, because this video does go up on YouTube after this, don't feel shy to drop comments down below, because I love to come and see your comments in YouTube as well. Lots of comments coming in. Amazing. Stacey said, I've done 2, 4, and 5. Amazing. Stacey, are you going to continue those? Are you going to integrate some new ideas? Let me know. Fantastic. I can see some great comments coming in. Thank you guys. Well done. And apologies that I can't see your comments super well today. A bit tricky. Okay. Now remember that creating this support network is a really powerful tool in your artistic tool belt, but it's not just about what you gain. It is also about the mutually supportive community that you build. Okay. You have to be about everyone else's success as well. It's not just about you. And I know you're aware of that. So embrace those connections, collaborate with courage, okay, be courageous, and watch your exponential success unfold, okay? The more involved you are, the more visible you are, the more opportunities occur, okay? So thanks for joining me today. Let me know if you have any questions, drop them into the chat. And if you need any further support, particularly if you want to reach out to a mentor and you'd like me to try to hook you up, feel free to send me a message either here on Facebook or over on Instagram. I don't mind. And I will do my best to support you. Now, these sessions here, the Tuesday Tea sessions, these are actually turned into blog posts and they're emailed out to my email list. So my question is, are you subscribed to my email list yet? If you are not yet subscribed, comment with the word email down below and I will hook you up, or I will put the link up above this video so you can click on over. Just grab a free resource via that link. I have lots of free resources on my website and that will automatically subscribe you to my email list so you receive these blog updates and Tuesday Tea session updates. So thanks guys for joining me. Before I completely finish off as well, who here is based in Sydney? Because this week actually, oh my goodness, tomorrow night, I'm going to be doing the installation for the Sydney Affordable Art Fair because I will be there with a new gallery called 380 Co. We are a collective and we're going to be at Sydney Affordable Art Fair. So if you are around in Sydney, come on over, come and say hi. I'd love to meet you in person. I should say as well, there is a big difference, as you may know, between an online photograph and a person in 3D. So definitely if you are from the Permission to Paint community and you come to the Sydney Affordable Art Fair, please say hi. I would absolutely love to meet you, but please tell me who you are. Just let me know your name and say that I'm in your free group. And that will really, really help me out to connect the dots and, you know, give you a big, warm, genuine hug when I catch up with you, hopefully at the Sydney Affordable Art Fair. All right, lovelies, have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you all soon. Those of you in Sydney, come to the Affordable Art Fair so I can meet you, pretty please, and everyone else. I'll see you around. Lots of love. Mwah. See you soon. Bye-bye.